Hello, this is M'balia Bangoura here at the University of Nebraska Campus Union. I will be asking students about their athletic experience in high school or in college, and let's see what they have to say. So, Logan, you played sports before?
If you consider cheer a sport, which I do, then yes.
Okay, so how have you ever had a coach that was just way too toxic or any teammates that were just, drama filled?
Yeah, so I was a part of All-Star cheer, which is kind of different than high school cheer, and I did that my junior and senior year. And during my junior year, there was one person on the team who was not as positive as I wish they could have been. And I'm a very positive person, so having that contrast on the team was a little bit weird, which it did make me question if my being positive was worth it in the end. But other than that, that person grew to be a more positive person by the end of the season. So it turns out that everything worked out.
So would you say that person's negativity brought you and your other teammates down and affected your performance?
Yeah. So I would say initially, definitely, yeah, because it just sucks having being positive on the team and then having everyone else being positive and then having that one person be negative. But I would say that it ultimately brought everyone together in the end because that negative person grew as a person and turned into a positive person, and then everyone came together after that.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Allie, and where are you from?
I'm from Omaha.
Okay, and you said you played soccer?
Yes.
So I'm doing a project about student athletes and how coaches and teammates can affect the love of the sport. I wanted to ask you, have you ever had a coach or teammate that was super toxic that just made you not want to compete?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, the last coach I had for club soccer kind of changed the love I had for the game. I think that's the reason I kind of stopped playing soccer. I lost a lot of confidence in myself and just wasn't enjoying the game as much. So, yeah, definitely.
So, what do you suggest for people joining sports? What questions should they ask? Their teammates or anybody who's dealt with that certain coach? What do you think they should ask before they join a team?
I think it's important to kind of try and maybe talk to your coach. So, I ended up going to college for a semester for soccer, and I don't think I asked that coach enough questions as to, what kind of environment he likes in the, off the field, what kind of environment he likes on the field. It's just making sure that those coaches and your teammates are implementing, things on the field and off the field that will make you comfortable, make you more confident in who you are, and make you love what you're doing on the field and off the field.
Okay, and you said you've played sports before. What sports have you played?
Football, golf, basketball, baseball, and track.
Okay, so I'm doing a project on how coaches and teammates can affect the love of the sport for people who compete. Have you ever had a coach or a teammate that kind of provided a toxic environment and just made you not want to compete anymore?
Not really. I mean, I've had some coaches that overall really nitpick, and I guess you're just more afraid of failing than trying to strive for awesomeness. But no, I really haven't had anybody that's been horrible like that.
So what would your advice be for someone who's joining a team? What should they ask the other teammates and the coach just so they know what they're getting into?
Yeah, I guess what are your I'm getting a call, sorry. You could ask the coach or the players what are your goals as a team? Is it just about winning? Is it about growing as people? Because I think that's a big part of sports. But yeah, what are the motives behind what you're doing? So
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.